Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 7. That's right. We are making episodes as often as we can to keep up with the many gardening projects. And here is a little more gardening hilarity from me. These are my what I call COVID struggle pots. It was when we all were at home and had a lot of time to garden, and I was trying to be wise and budget accordingly to what was going on. So I invested in upgrading some very inexpensive pots that are actually quite durable. And besides the fact that I prefer concrete or even iron, somehow I've ended up with these pots thinking they were temporary, and they have become part of my garden decor, as I've said before. But I had to do a little touch up on some as I have handled them roughly and loosen up some of the hand strung beading that I put around the tops of these containers. And after not being able to get into my outdoor industrial strength adhesive, I went ahead. I actually used some caulk and caulked up the beads just to hold them in place while I sprayed them again. They've been cream, they were gold, and now a few remaining ones are finally getting a coat of the metallic bronze that I've been using lately. And to be honest, I really don't love that color. Um, I'm just sticking with this theme that I've created. As you can see, I had painted my iron bistro set or patio set the same color, so I'm just sort of committed, and I'm spraying over it as well because it's the same color. Now I'm working a little magic. I have pulled some more wild violet, along with some more pieces of ivy and creeping Jenny with some roots. I'm wisening up and giving these a better start by making sure that there are some roots attached already. And as we can see, I have a duplicate of the first pot. I watered it and it looked really good, and it withered a little bit. I know it has to adjust, and it has already started popping back up and springing back to life. But um, I'm finding out that the Tradescantia requires a lot of water to stay happy. But as you can see, this first pot that I potted up is looking good. The Creeping Jenny transplants, as well as that beautiful newly flushed out ivy, it's looking great as well and healthy. So I'm pretty satisfied with that and hope the same happens in that other pot. Now, you get a 2-for-1 today. We have these two COVID struggle identical pots again. These are the final ones that are turning from a dusty light gold to the shiny um, metallic bronze. As you can see, I've filled them with soil, some fresh soil on top of some soil from last season. I'm potting these up with 1 gomphrena each. And of course, I'm keeping that theme going. They're going to be potted up with some transplanted creeping Jenny that has a significant amount of roots attached, as well as some ivy that also has good roots. Right now, this looks rather pitiful, but I am very hopeful that these will grow out and that the pots will be covered up mostly with the green, and that this set and vignette over here on the side is complete. I will put some fresh dried Spanish moss around that ring to bring it to life, and we're going to let this vignette just rest and do its thing. So, thank you for sticking around. And if you would do me a favor, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. As well, if you're ever on Instagram, look me up at Madam Savai Garden and give me a follow. Until the next time, bye bye.